Hey, welcome back to the Dunamis concept. I'm Pastor Dwayne Shaw. Filming as always my dear friend Cody Simpson. And hey, we just want to get at her this week. We want to talk to you guys about John 8. Right? Now, if you read in John 8, starting in verse 1, it talks about Jesus being on the Mount of Olives. And it says, and then he went to the temple and he began to teach in the temple. And it says that the Pharisees, they brought a lady to him who was caught in adultery. And it says they threw him they threw her at the ground, and they're like, hey, this lady, she was caught in adultery, and the law of Moses says we should kill her. What do you think we should do? And the Bible basically says that Jesus ignored them. He just knelt down and he started doodling or drawing in the sand. And I've heard all kinds of people talk about what they think he was writing. And I think if it was relevant, we would have been told. I don't think he was probably just drawing stickmen. I don't know. What I do know was they pestered him. Hey, we're trying to get an answer from you. And so he said to them, if you want an answer, let the guy that didn't sin kill her. Right? And all of them there realized, hey, we're sinners. So nobody killed her. They all left. They left. Nobody threw the stone. And so Jesus started picking it up right here. It's in chapter 8, verse 10. It says, when Jesus had raised himself up and saw no one but the woman, he said to her, woman, where are the accusers of yours? Has no one condemned you? And this woman now, for the first time, in her terrified state, she's been thrown on the ground, she's ready. She looks up, and she looks around. And said, no one, Lord. And Jesus smiles, and he said to her, neither do I condemn you. Go, sin no more. Then Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. Now I know, I understand we're all born in sin. We're all constantly wrestling with this thing. But I want you to understand what he said to that woman. I want you to understand what he says to each and every one of us. Right? If you jump ahead with me, 1 Peter chapter 1, 14 to 16, it says, as obedient children, not conforming yourself to the former lust as in your ignorance, but as he who called you is holy, you also be holy in all your conduct, because it is written, be holy, for I am holy. Listen, what he said to that lady is this was okay. This is what you did before you met me, but now that you've met me, live differently. What he's saying in 1 Peter is this was okay. This is what you did before you knew Jesus. Not that it was okay, but it's what you did before. Don't be conformed to that again. Don't go back to that again. Sin no more. Be holy, for Jesus is holy. That's what he's saying. If you jump back into Leviticus, into the Old Testament, chapter 20, verses 6 to 8, it says this, and the person who turns to mediums and familiar spirits to prostitute himself with them, I will set my face against that person and cut him off from his people. Consecrate yourselves, therefore, and be holy, for I am the Lord your God, and you shall keep my statutes and perform them. I am the Lord who sanctifies you. And what that word sanctify means, it means I am the Lord who sets you apart. I am the Lord who makes you holy. I am the Lord who makes you phenomenal. I am the Lord who makes you significant. And all of those things come from us just simply getting into the presence of God, getting into the presence of Jesus, and hearing him say to us, be holy, for I am holy. For hearing him say to us, go, sin no more. Amen.